On a cold winter's night in London, two amateur cyclists embarked on an epic journey that would play a key role in the Rugby World Cup. Ron Rutland and James Owens began their mission at Twickenham Rugby Stadium, the venue of the last World Cup final in 2015. The brave souls battled their way across Europe and Asia to eventually end their ride in Japan. Once in Tokyo, the pair had to deliver a golden whistle to referee Nigel Owens ahead of the opening fixture.
Tower Bridge.
From Tower Bridge to the Bulgarian countryside, James and Ron wheeled their way around the world. Often, their biggest challenge was Mother Nature. But once they started, there was no stopping them.
Salam.
You have moments where you thought we might not make this?
Yeah, we laughed and said, like, for me, honestly, day one was pretty rough. But no, I think if we're honest, we're both pretty stubborn. So I think once we cracked on and got on our bikes, there wasn't a doubt. Often it's getting to the starting line that's the real challenge.
Over 500,000 rugby supporters will rack up the air miles to see the bright lights of Japan and the Rugby World Cup. But no one will have had a tougher journey than Ron Rutland and James Owens. The pair have cycled through 27 countries, racking up over 20,000 kilometers in 230 days. Riding around the world is not for the faint-hearted, and with a whistle to deliver, there was no room for error. The guys averaged 600 to 700 kilometers a week, which involved 40 to 50 hours in the saddle. And eventually, Ron's body gave in.
I mean, I got pretty sick coming into Hong Kong. And yeah, I was sort of man down and on a drip for a few days, and it was a bit touch and go whether Hong Kong to Shanghai was going to be possible. So I would have been extremely disappointed if I had to cheat and jump on a train or something to get to Shanghai for the second last leg. But thanks to some miracles worked by James's dad, actually, who's a doctor in Hong Kong, managed to get through.
Hello from a nice chilly Turkey.
Dan and Ron experienced temperatures as low as -12 in eastern Turkey and as high as 42 degrees Celsius in India. They had surprisingly few punctures, just 14 in total, and reached altitudes of 4,600 meters above sea level at the Khunjerab Pass between Pakistan and China. The cyclists passed through country after country, but one left its mark.
I've been lucky enough to visit Istanbul a number of times in the past as a normal tourist. I've gone there on a rugby tour before, so I keep finding myself drawn back there. And obviously the significance of crossing mainland Europe into mainland Asia was not lost on us. And one of the great cities of the world. I mean, where else you get mosques and cathedrals and everything just intermingled, and amazing time.
After 230 days on the road, Ron and James finally entered Tokyo Stadium, just in time to hand over a precious package and sit back and enjoy a well-deserved rest. Santos, TRT World, Tokyo.